I got a little bit.
Welcome back, everyone, to East Hartford, Connecticut, and Hall of Fame Silver Lanes. We are here for the Bowlwinkle's Pro Shop NEBA Open Singles, round of 8. And we have some great matchups coming up that our friend Randy Hagamoser. How you doing, Randy?
I'm great. How are you guys?
He will take us through that. And once again, we have commentary from our sponsor, Rich Reynolds. Hey, Rich.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Thanks again for coming back, guys. Bruce Hall here. And we're on the Kegel beaten path pattern, which has a lot more oil in the middle than the outside, but it's very tricky, 5-to-1 pattern. And we'll let Randy take us through our matchups.
On our first pair, our featured pairs here, we got 31-32, which we got Malik Grove versus Bruce's horse here, Andrew Hall.
And Malik is your horse, I believe.
No, that's my horse. I choose Tyler Hearn. I got Hearn, that's yours, yeah. So we'll talk more about Malik in a little bit. So we got, and then we got Dennis Bissonette and Joe DePito on 33 and 34. Monroy versus Jay Johnson on 29 and 30. We're not using 35 and 36. That'll be our championship pair. So we'll skip that. And then over 37-38, we got Tyler Hearn, number 1 seed, versus Tyler Perry.
Well, let me tell you something. Malik just threw a heck of a shot. There's some high revs going on.
Oh yeah. So I just went over and interviewed him a little bit before the telecast to get some info. So he's from Ohio. He bowled college in Notre Dame. He's 24 years old.
Okay.
He lived in Miami for a little bit, and he just moved up here. This is his first NEBA. He's going to be around for the long haul now. As somebody who does that good, I'm excited to see what he does.
Well, let me tell you, that's the one ball I've really seen from him, and he just shredded that rack. And already he's in the top 8. This might be his first NEBA that I've ever seen him.
Absolutely. Just first time in the area. He just got a job over here.
All right, well, good for him.
Throws it good. He's coming around. He's trying to compete.
Great to have him here.
Andrew's throwing it good too, though.
Andrew
so that's
Hall,
going to be fun.
Phase 4. Playing off the middle. We've seen nothing but strikes so far, guys. And here's
except Tyler Perry on the 37.
Here's DePetto. And he doubles.
Another double here.
Against Bissonette. So everybody's striking. Monroy and Jay Johnson are also starting with strikes. The only guy who's missed
Tyler and Tyler.
Your boy,
both of them,
Tyler.
9 spare.
Oh,
9 spare.
both of them. Okay, Tyler Perry against high qualifier Tyler Hoon. He's way off. They're way off to the right. Now, guys, we're not using 35 and 6. This is the time when we take that pair out of play, and it will come back into play for our final match. And then it's fun watching the guys all of a sudden go from burn over to that pair that wasn't used as much. So always fun. Andrew Hall.
Yeah, ball laid off in the pocket for him. Yeah, nice shot.
He got them all to do that last night. Like I was saying, he's got that forward roll. It's that voodoo roll he's been working on. It's just amazing. Said the proud papa. And there's a messenger that doesn't go for DePetto. That was a tomahawk came screaming back across right in front of the 10 pin.
Speed is very helpful on this pattern. If you're going to throw it square up the lane, guys throwing it a really good speed is very helpful.
Yeah, so last night at my 6 o'clock, I just started heaving it up 10, and it did open it up a little bit. Not enough to make it, but but I tried that today. I just got early hook, and the pairs, as you said, pair to pair is so weird.
Yeah.
Very difficult to play it. Guys, this is NEBA number 963, and the staff mathematician tells us that's only 37 events from number 1,000. And the exciting thing about that is that will happen next year sometime, and Mr. Chris Viali is president now. I'll be taking over as president next year for 2 years, for a 2-year term. So the 1,000th tournament will be under my watch. So I think we're going to have to do something special, so watch out for that.
Opposite hand tournament.
Oh, I like it. I like it. Lefties bowl righty, righty bowl lefty.
Plastic ball?
Two-handers throw it back up.
Plastic ball.
One ball tournament?
Maybe one ball. We could do that. Lots of options.
I would love to see NEBA do something like that. We brought the trios back. It was good. I'd love to see something very special like that.
How about a 7 mil oil pattern? So you have to use plastic like they do at Teen Masters.
Grab a
squeegee. Like that? Yeah, you could do that. You ever bowled on 7 mils?
No.
Your plastic ball will hook off the lane. It's really pretty impressive, actually. And here's Malik going for a triple. And boom, great shot. This young man is making a statement right away in NEBA. Imagine if he were to come out and win his first event. There's guys that have been bowling this tournament for decades and not won. It's so hard to win.
That's for sure. All the talent here, forget it.
Yeah. And Jay Johnson missed in the second, came back and struck in the third, but Monroy with the front 2.
Yeah, you got one super right, super early. It just caught and went.
Okay. Okay. Guys, if you would share the feed, we can get our viewership up. There's a quick hit on that phase 4.
Rolling the
and
2.
Rolls the 2. Run it out, baby. And he got that on the side a little bit, so it spun down the pattern. Didn't quite read at the right place. Got lucky. There's Bissonette. Now both Bissonette and DePetto have missed. Now watch how deep Dennis is. That's, well, 4th arrow, guys. So ring 7.
Slow wheel maximum results.
Yeah, that's right. And what hand he has. And boy, has he grown as a player over the last few years. He's just doing amazing.
A lot of new faces here. You know, when unfortunately I don't bowl a lot of NEBAs, but when I do, there's a lot of new faces I see, which is nice. Nice that we get a lot of new bowlers to come out and join and try this, which is really good for the sport and for the organization.
Well, I think there's a lot of concern over the future of the sport when you look at junior leagues and the houses closing and all that stuff. And they come out to a NEBA, and we have 197 entries here, 40 qualifiers, and just a ton of talent, younger talent.
Yeah.
Making me feel even older than I did asking you how long I've known you. When I get reminded
I should have lied and said I was 60-something years old. That way you would have felt better.
I would have.
You and I crossed together in JVT or something.
Yeah, we crossed back in the Meadows when
right.
the Meadows was around.
Yeah, Bloomfield or something.
Bloomfield, thank you.
Andrew got a little approach problem there and flagged that 10.
Yeah, Andrew slipped and flagged that 10, and that was a different spare ball actually too. He just got a new spare ball drilled up, and that ball hooked. So, and here's DePetto.
I think I'm going to be doing that very soon.
Yeah, I've got an ice that's all chipped up and it's got gouges out of it and such. So
I made a pitch change in January.
Oh, did you?
And in my spare ball, that pitch change just makes it come off too clean. I've been missing a lot since I did it. But everything else feels great, so it's like, do I just go back or do I keep practicing with it?
What did you change? What pitch?
I just changed my thumb pitch. I went a little more reverse so I can get cleaner out of the bottom. I've been practicing hard and doing that, and I've been rubbing a lot in a certain spot.
Yeah.
Get that one in.
Got a little in.
And
got one more to
gets
fall.
The 6 out, but not the 10. And
Tyler Perry had 4-9 to open in the 3rd, but then Tyler Hearn just went up in the 4th and went through the face for 3, 4, 6, 7.
Yep.
So that match is really close early.
Jay Johnson
trying to keep it close. You take Monroy out of the equation, I'm pretty sure everybody's under 30 up here. So. Maybe Jay Johnson
right.
too. I think Jay Johnson's in his
30s. He's in his 30s, yeah.
But everybody else is under 30.
Yeah.
So good talent.
Senior guy representing, which is nice.
Got to have at least one, right?
Say out with the old and in with the new. And my favorite phrase is, you're not raising children, you're raising replacements. So the sooner you realize that, the easier life is to take sometimes. Beautiful shot there by Dennis.
Yep. Down right 1 after 5.
Yep.
With that one.
Tight match there. And Malik, by virtue of the fact that he did make his spare, takes a 12-pin lead over Hall. And Jay Johnson, dead flush.
Keeping the pressure
comes
on.
back. Even though he's open, he's now within a mark of Monroy. And that's on 29 and 30.
Yeah, Tyler just struck over there on 38.
Yep. Now, Rich, did you ever pick, actually, I know you picked 3 people, but did you ever?
I picked Malik.
You did pick.
I did.
That was number 1 choice. You took the number 1 pick.
All right,
I'll take the number 1
good
pick.
Call. And Malik gets that one to roll up and mixer carry.
When your rev rate's 500 and you strike every time, I'm going to pick that one.
That is.
It's an easy pick.
That sure is. And Dennis gets the trip 6 from behind for the double, huge, because that's a 1-pin match. And there is Monroy answering the triple of Johnson with a spare double of his own to keep his lead.
Perry heavy 4-pin to just keep it grinding over there.
And Hall
you
gets
see those breaks all day today. You know, you get in the pocket, it should be a 4-pin, and you see 410.
Yep. Well, that ball dove. That was the most back end I think I might have seen from him.
Yeah.
And it didn't look like that different a shot. It just turned up really hard on the back.
I mean, when you leave in the spare, you just line up like you would normally shoot the spare, and the ball actually hooks over and you make it. Sometimes I made the spare this morning just by the ball hooking a little bit and making it.
Joe DePetto just left an amazing 9-pin. Just came screaming through the pocket. So, Rich, how long have you been at Apple Valley?
So this is our 22nd year in Apple Valley Bowl. Been in business 25 years.
Well, good for you.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
And you do coaching, you do...
Yeah, we do coaching, ball drilling, everything. We have everything there, and we take care of our bowlers in our center. And so we try to educate people, really. That's what's it all about, not necessarily selling
really
them a ball.
It really is.
You know, we got to make people smarter so they make better decisions, just not... having 20 bowling balls, and it's more confusing to have so many bowling balls. If you change your release a little bit, or you don't need as many balls, it's a nice thing. The problem is you just got to put in the time. If you want to dedicate yourself to be a better bowler, you got to put in the time. So that's why we try to steer people more towards better ball choices. And not necessarily new balls, but maybe we can adjust a ball you have, talk to people about balls, and adjusting surfaces and things like that. I mean, obviously we're in business to make money, but we want to make people better bowlers and learn better and things like that. So that's really our goal.
Well, good for you. And as long as we've known each other, I've always known you to be a straight shooter and a pretty good bowler in your own right. How many NEBA titles do you have?
I have 3.
You have 3. Yeah,
yes.
There you go. Yeah. So there's Malik under that.
Oh.
Gets the crumbling bucket for the double. Malik.
Wow, I thought that ball was going to face up, and it just burned it out and went straight.
Yeah. Well, face up and flush, but it got just enough to go.
Yeah.
Crumble the bucket. Now Dennis just got one way left.
Wide.
And that was the right this morning on the fresh.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And that fresh has no sympathy for you if you miss 2. It's just about a 2-board miss, basically, off your mark.
That's right. Or you just get a little speed, a little heavy with the speed, and Jay Johnson. There you go.
Pressure on.
Jay Johnson 5-bagger now against
Now he's up.
Monroy's double spare double.
Yep.
I think that might have been the lead for Jay.
Yeah, he's up.
And he's got 46. Jay
So he's
Johnson
up 8?
Up by 8 now. Yeah. In the 6th. And Monroy, no way to answer.
Nope.
Unless he can double here. And here's Malik. That one laid off.
That was to run over the 8-pin. That's
Malik with a wonderful look here. And that one was a little bit left, and it just laid off for him. And carried. So.
What is he throwing anyways? That Obsession Tour or something?
I can't tell. It's weak.
Oh, no, it's a phase 2.
Is it a phase 2?
Yeah.
Yep.
Looked like an Obsession Tour with that color, but.
Boy, it's really laying off for him.
Yeah.
Almost behaving like urethane. It's just not overreacting at all. A lot of phase 2s it's a strong cover. So sometimes that ball will read early on me and then die on the back, but it's the most overall versatile ball I've ever seen.
That's a really good ball.
Ever had.
Yeah,
that's why it's still on the market.
That's a really good ball.
How many years has that ball been available from Storm and still on the website?
What was that, 2012?
Yeah, it's
I was going to say, yeah.
It was funny with that ball because when it first came out, it wasn't really a hit, and then now it's really people most have them in their bags.
A lot of pros said it was always their benchmark go-to for a long time.
Let's find the shot with that and then move off of it if we need to.
Yeah.
I have an entire rack of them at home that I've gone through, just the covers.
Peter didn't like it, but gets the double to take the lead.
Well, it's funny because last time he got a little high with that. He left that stinging 9-pin.
Oh, boy.
Gets it.
Oh.
Whoa. That ball's finishing.
Yeah,
Nick's
that flip to the
had
back.
a little
Did you see that?
bit going on in them.
Wow.
Yeah.
I watched John throw one in league every Monday night.
What is that?
A mix.
Oh, it is a mix. Okay.
We tell everybody to sand them.
It's powerful.
Just to take that shine off so it doesn't the tail in the back for you.
You always got to make sure you almost want to lay them out. You got to put that pin in the right spot. There's
got
something going on.
It's flaring. You have to, it's a plastic ball. It's not supposed to flare. And DePetto straight up at him.
A little softer.
A little softer, a little left, but he's got a pretty good lead over Bissonnette by virtue of that. And look at this ridiculous mixer. It kicks a messenger over that does not take out the 10.
Jay Johnson got a chance here to really pull away.
Monroy could not double in his last 4 frames. And now Johnson, by virtue of his 5-bagger, even though with the open, he's got the lead by 8 and can get to 18 here. And this is on 29 and 30 on your left of your screen. And electrified, ripping the rack and slapping that 10. Jay Johnson 6 in a row now, looking strong. And here goes the mix. Straight at it. How's Tyler Hume doing? Low-scoring matchup there, guys. What's going on 37 and 8?
It's a very back and forth. Tyler Perry's got like 4 9s in a row. Tyler Hearn just struck, I believe, to take the lead by about 12.
And they're both shooting 180 pace.
Yeah, they're both
190?
low 190s pace.
Yeah. I think Dennis Bissonnette might be done here. 60, 80, 210 maximum. Joe just needs a mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Malik's got this in hand.
Malik pacing at
without
279.
some crazy crumble, that should be a pretty.
Jay Johnson
Andrew with 215 only possible.
Oh, and then he goes 4-9.
4-9 on a little in.
Sorry.
Lauding the 6-bagger.
Sorry, Jay.
Lauding the 6-bagger. We're talking about
I'll hear about it tomorrow in league.
I'm sure. Well, he won't be the first, and he won't be the last. Oh, what a
that
beautiful
ball
shot
just
by
mashes
Malik.
the pins.
Looks like he got a little hop on that shot left, but boy, he kept his balance. And
Tyler Hearn doubled
ripped it
to really give himself a good position.
You know, I wonder what kind of rep Malik leaves in his old stomping grounds. You know, he's got to be one of the better players out there, because if he were out here, we'd know him, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely none.
So.
Oh,
wow, Jay
Johnson
converts the 4-9. What a shot to keep his 16 or what's it, a 14-pin lead now. Well, what an amazing conversion. And that was huge for him, because Monroy could get up and triple here to go 238 and still force Jay to double. And another strike for Malik, just rolling along at 270 pace. And Malik will be in the round of 4. He'll move over to 33 and 4. And who will he face?
He will face the winner of Monroy Johnson. So right now, looking at Jay Johnson.
Monroy
flat 7.
Lower 7 kind of, sort of, but not a lot of power on that shot.
Tyler Perry went week 10.
Yep, that's what he's been doing a lot.
Yeah, 40. He's got 2-0 maximum.
Yep, 205.
And Tyler looking now at 202 pace. So not out of the wood, but Tyler very much in control. Hearn, that is.
Yep.
Well, that might be your ride, Randy.
Well, it looks like I'm hanging out for round 4, Hoss.
Looks that way. And
in between rounds, my wife calls. It's like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "Watch the live feed. Turn in. Let's go.
Get her.
Share it out there. Let's go.
Send her the link." 130 viewers now, Rich.
Nice.
So yeah,
excellent.
It'll go up from here. Yeah. And Joe DePetto is going to wrap up his match. It's the only lefty remaining. And we're going to have an all-righty top round of 4, guys.
Monroy just struck so he can go out for 227.
Yeah, that's...
So force him to mark anyway.
Force a mark.
Yeah,
force a mark. Pretty much an essential strike here for Monroy on 29. Here's Andrew going back to that tank. And that's not enough, leaving a weak 10. So good round of 8 showing for Andrew. Good round, great bowling today by Bissonnette. And Monroy not over yet.
Great try.
Needs this hit. Pretty good shot. Oh, got
and he's tripped the 4-9.
Trips the 4-9 for the double. So 220. He forces Jay Johnson to mark in the 10th. Maybe Andrew should throw that mix up 5. See what happens. Tyler
just struck in the 9, so basically
gets
to lock it up.
That was a rolling messenger,
rolling 10,
or Farkle, as they say.
Farkle.
And so that's going to put him in the 2-0, and Tyler Perry maximum 190. So Hearn advances, DePetto advances. Jury's still out on Jay Johnson, and Malik Grove advances. So 3 out of 4 guys. And Rich, your horse, the only one left in.
Imagine that.
Imagine that.
You keep saying that. I picked her, not Perry, just so you know.
You did? Oh, sorry.
He's the one in my car, not Perry.
Let's read.
Perry lives way further north of me, yes.
Oh, I got the wrong
Tyler from the beginning.
I'm sorry.
I corrected you like 5 times, but I was like, I don't care. Whatever. We're here.
I'm not here to listen. I'm here to talk.
That's why you do it. We like hearing your voice. I didn't correct.
So it is, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So it is Hearn. Now, where do you guys live?
I'm in Rhode Island.
Okay.
I'm in southern part.
Okay.
He's right in Uncasville, which is it was on my way.
Okay, sure.
I passed through to go through Route 2,
right.
395 area.
Nice. Okay. Well, good. So we'll have you to introduce our round of 4. And here's Jay Johnson. Needs a mark.
Throws it good.
Gets the best mark there is. Jay Johnson will move on to the round of 4 and face Malik Grove. And it'll be Hearn against DePetto.
Jay's been looking good all year.
Yeah.
Sure Cross next to him every tournament. I feel like I'm right near him, and he's bowling really well.
He bowls in our league on Mondays, and he throws it really good every week.
We'll watch our final shots here, Jay. The 4-pin. We'll watch Malik's last shot here and sign off, guys. We'll be back for the round of 4. And come back with us. We'll be back to be a 3 or 4 minute gap, and we'll be right back.
It's a ball change right there.
Flushing at ball change, 257. Malik Grove. All right, guys. Thanks. We'll be right back. Thanks, folks.